Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Technically T hitting you with another video today, another case video for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and we have cases up from Evutec. A huge shout out to them for reaching out to me, dropping me these cases to review. Now, I think this is my first time having them on my channel, so we're going to get into these a little bit more deeper than we usually do the normal cases that you see. So they did send me out two versions of cases. They sent out the Ergo series, which they sent out a few different colors. So we have the navy blue, we have a black, we have a red, and we have, well, that's gray, and this is the actual black. And we do have the Air series. This is going to be in the carbon black. And as you can see, all of these cases include a free car mount inside. So that's pretty dope. So this is going to be the Ergo affix plus magnetic. So that's all going to be basically the same. Ballistic nylon, as you can see there. This one, it says ultra slim design, advanced composite material. Anyway, let's go ahead and break them down, man. Let's go ahead and get into the Ergo series first, and then we'll look at the Air series. All right, so here we go. This is going to be the Ergo series, and let's go ahead and go through the case. Since it's the first time reviewing this in our channel, they have some of the best packaging right now that's kind of been on this channel, man. So I can really appreciate that. So ballistic nylon, antimicrobial external coating, iPhone 12 Pro Max, free car mount inside, military grade drop protection. So that's going to be dope. As you see, it says open here, and then we flip it over on the inside, affix plus the magnetic mount system, and we'll go ahead and talk about that. Let's see, 3D honeycomb interior, non-slip grooves, advanced drop protection, scratch resistant ballistic nylon, built-in metal inserts for the magnetic mount. Now I'm interested if those built-in magnetic inserts will actually work with MagSafe. We'll kind of get into that. Flip it over on the back, basically says the same exact thing. So let's go ahead and, oh, we're gonna need our knife. So let me go get my knife. I don't have it right here. All right, now here we go. Got my knife now. So bust that open real quick, and let's go ahead and take this out. They have it. All right. The struggle bus is real. So let's go ahead and take this out. Let's set that box over here to the side. Now this right here is going to be your car vent mount, so you can stick this on your actual car vent. So if that's your thing, go ahead and rock out with it. You know, we're kind of here to talk about the actual case itself. And this back plate right here is going to be that mount to where you can just mount this on your car. Boom, mount this magnetically. Evutec branded right here on the back. So boom, you can pop it right up there. Metal inserts, I can definitely feel, are strong on certain areas, so you can definitely rock out and show you what's going on with that. So we'll get into that separate. Right now, let's go ahead and talk about the actual case itself. So let's take out the inserts, and yeah, here it is. Very nice feeling case, man. Very nice feeling. So let's take a look around it, man. On the outside, you're going to get that nylon material, so you know you're going to get that kind of sound when it comes to that. This is going to be the gray along the black border, so that's what you're going to get here. On the sides, you do get those non-slip grips. Always good to see companies include some type of material on the sides so it doesn't slip out your hand. Raise up power button. Over here on the left side, volume up, volume down, cutout for your mute toggle. You get those same grips. On the back, you get that cutout for your camera. On the bottom, thank you, accurate speaker cutouts. You always can appreciate some nice cutouts. And in the inside, you get that Evutec with that 3D honeycomb pattern. So let me pop my phone on airplane mode, and let's go ahead and slap Pacific Blue 12 Pro Max in here. All right, everything popped in, and let's go ahead and see how this bad boy feels on the phone. Now, so far, this definitely feels pretty good. Definitely feels like a case that I can kind of get down with and rock with. So let's go ahead and go around it. Mute toggle switch, a little tight. That mute toggle switch is definitely a little tight in there. I probably would like to see it a little bit bigger. Just open that just up a little bit. Volume up and down. Button seems good enough. They're not they're not tremendously great, but okay, they work good. I'm not trying to shit. They do work good. They just don't, you kind of got to press a little bit harder than normal to get them to work, but they do work very good. Same with the power button as well. Kind of got to press a little bit harder to get it going, but it's not an absolute deal breaker. And flipping it over on the bottom, as you can see, those cutouts and everything seems like they are spot on. flipping it over on the back, trying to protect that camera logo, you are definitely good. The camera hump, you're definitely good there. Even though the camera module is pretty big, it is recessed down in there to where you don't have to worry about that. So that's a good look there. Taking a look at that late on the table protection. Now I do have a tempered glass screen protector up there. If you want to be interested in the one that I use, I will be sure to link it above. I am using the Spigen tempered glass screen protector, but taking a look at that, it has a very faint lip that goes all the way around it. Not super thick, very, very faint, but I do feel like it's enough. If you was to put it down, it definitely should be good to go. So it is not a crazy lip, although these are military drop tested. So that's also a good thing to know. So yeah, just take it as it is. Tempered glass screen protector, you're going to get a very, very faint lip that goes around it. And I actually forgot right here, you get a little bit of Evutec branding right there. Next up, how does the actual case fit in the phone? So let's go ahead and see about it getting off. So you'll be easy to peel this case off. Just pop it out there. Boom, you're good to go. Pop it out there. You'll be boom to go. And let's take a look at the tug test. So top, it's going to be that rubber TPU type material. So it kind of flexes, but it's going to snap right back into place. When it comes to the side, you're going to have a little bit of give, power, volume button, but I don't think you have to worry about that. Going down the phone, very, very snug. And then right here, when it comes to the bottom, a little bit of droop to where you can kind of see the color of the phone a little bit, but I feel like it snaps back in place good enough and you really shouldn't have to worry about it. So overall, the fit is pretty decent. I think it's pretty good. I definitely think it's pretty good. It definitely isn't super snug, but I feel like it might pop off a little bit easy up here on the top corner. I feel like that might come off a little bit easy, but it's not terrible. You know, I like the cases to kind of sit deep into a phone so you don't have to worry about taking your phone out of the pocket and something like this happening. So that's just something to be aware of. But how does it feel in your hands? It feels really good. It definitely feels grippy. It does not feel like it's going to slip out your hand with this type of material. Definitely feels pretty good. Those non-slip grips on the sides definitely help, because I think they go in different directions. So with them going in different directions, they kind of dig in your finger just the right way to where you can really grip it. And overall, it definitely feels good when we are talking about it. Very, very solid case, man, for my first time with the Evutec. Drop it on wireless charging, that works just fine. And let's bring the MagSafe over here and let's see how well it works with MagSafe. So it's a little bit different. It's acting a little bit different. Even though it has its own magnets in here, with MagSafe, you kind of got to fumble around with it. It doesn't really find it that good. So it catches regular Qi, but when it comes to catching the MagSafe, that might be it, right? You kind of got to mess with it. I'm pretty sure you can probably get it, but you really have to wiggle around and mess with it a little bit too much. And I'm not sure if you'll be able to find that coil because the magnets are kind of pulling it. See, it keeps catching regular Qi. So MagSafe, I wouldn't really bet on MagSafe actually working with this, but if you want to just use regular wireless charging, then definitely can rock out with that. And you can pop this on the car mount. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to use this on my car. Pop it in your car, boom, put it right on the mount. I think it has 2 strong spots. So right there is very, very strong. So, and I'm shaking it. I'm probably shaking my whole desk, but it's not really coming off. So this, you had to really shake it a lot to get that thing coming off. And when it's in my car, trust me, it's not going to be shaking that much, man. So yeah, nice solid case, man. This is going to be the Ergo series right here from Evutec. I like that and definitely like the built-in magnets inside. And to show off the other colors, here is going to be the blue versions. Now, I think, honestly, a lot of cases has a blue version of their cases, but this is probably the most accurate to the actual Pacific blue on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So this case will definitely be in a future video that I'm working on when I'm talking to all the cases that's suited for the Pacific Blue 12 Pro Max. I'm definitely going to have this case in here because this is easily the case that matches the best when it comes to the Pacific Blue. So here's going to be their blue color. And of course, if you want to keep it all stealth, you can go with the black version. Very nice and clean with that Pacific Blue right there. And last but not least, here goes red. So if you want that red and blue combination, dope little colorway right here, man. You can definitely rock with that. So they definitely give you a bunch of options if you are looking for this series case. So Ergo Series. Now, last up, let's go ahead and take a look at the Air Series, and you see everything that it has going on the front of it. Ultra slim design, advanced composite material, antimicrobial external coating, and you get that same air vent inside. On the back, basically get the same thing, non-slip groove, premium microfiber interior. So that's going to be different than the other one. And you get that carbon advanced composite material on the actual outside of it, and you get that same built-in magnetic mount. So let's go ahead and get to the actual case here. Boom. All right, let's open it up. And of course, you get that same magnetic mount here. So that's going to be right here when you open these up. So we're going to put that back in there because we already showed you that, man. So let's take a look at this case. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. So here it is. This is going to be the Air series. Definitely a little bit more simplistic than the last one. Now this is military grade drop tested. Although it's kind of thin, you get that carbon pattern on the outside. This is going to be impact tested. Drop impact military grade drop tested. There we go. I finally got it out. So let's go ahead and take a look around it. Like I said, on the outside, man, you do get that, as they say, advanced composite material to give you that carbon fiber design. On the sides, you get that same non-slip grip like we had with the Ergo series. Raised up power button, raised up volume up and down, cut out for your mute toggle, which seems a little bit bigger. Now, when it comes to the camera, it's very all one piece. It's just elevated a little bit when it comes to the case. So nice little touch. Flipping it over on the bottom, as you see, we have the accurate speaker cutout, so that works there. On the inside, you see where it says affix mounting. So it has basically where that magnet is, and you get that microfiber insert, and you get that Evutec branding right here on the side. So let's go ahead and pop the iPhone in. Boom. All right. Okay. Okay, I like this, man. I really like how thin this is. This really, really is thin. So here it is. Air series on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. This thing feels very thin, feels really, really good. So let's go ahead and check out the buttons and everything to make sure everything performs good. Buttons feel a lot better, honestly, than that last Ergo series, so that's pretty good. Mute toggle switch, I thought it was a little bit bigger, but it's still a little bit tight in there. But it's not terrible, and at least it's there, and it works very good. Flipping it over on the bottom, cutouts, as you see, are pretty accurate and like spot on. They are accurate. It's not pretty about it. They are accurate. Good to go. Power button, nice and tactile as well, no issues there. And with that raised camera hump, you see it does protect the camera just fine. Taking a look at that late on the tail protection. Now this probably has the same lip as the other series, maybe a little bit bigger. I don't know, maybe could be a little bit bigger, but it has a very faint lip, of course, on top of a screen protector. So you already know it's pretty good when it comes to landing on the table. It's military drop tested. So even though it's not as thin, they claim it's military drop tested, so I got to go with their word and say it will be able to hold down a drop if that occurs. So, but you do have a baby lip when it comes to late on the tail protection. Next up, how does this case fit on the phone? So getting it off, just easy. Boom, you can pop it off, go about your day. But with this one, you kind of do get a little baby satisfying click when you pop it in, man. You get a little baby clip, boom, going all the way around when you pop it in. So that's that. Let's take a look at the tug test. Okay, it tugs, but it is sturdy at the end of the day. You get that same natural pull when it comes to the volume up and your power button. Going on down the case, that is very snug. Getting down here to the lightning port, it's pretty good. You know, I probably would like it to be a little bit more snug, but I don't feel like that's becoming an issue. Usually when it pulls down and then you can press it, it doesn't kind of like form back into its original shape. So that's telling you that it's absolutely sturdy enough. So pretty good job when it comes to the fit of this case. Now, how does it feel in your hand? I really like the fit of this case because it is very, very thin. Like they said, ultra thin design. It has that same grip on the sides because it's really going to help you grip it. And overall, I feel like this material just helps with the grip as well, keeping it thin. Really like the profile of this case. So of course, dropping it down on wireless charging, it works just fine with that. And let's see if we can get MagSafe to work on this one this time. So boom, we got MagSafe to work. So there it is. MagSafe does work with it. Now it's not going to be the strongest because it doesn't have the MagSafe magnet in there. It does have magnets, but it's not going to be as strong as putting MagSafe in it. And finding it, okay, there you go again. You can kind of find it a little easier than the last one, and that may be due to the thin nature of this case. But overall, very solid case, very two very solid cases from Evutec, but this is the only one that they sent me in this colorway, the Air Series. So if you want that carbon black, definitely check it out. All right, so here are the cases from Evutec. We do have the Ergo Series, it's right here, and we have the Air Series. So you already know the links to these will be down in the description below. Definitely interested in one of these cases, go definitely pick yourself up one. And you already know, do all the YouTube things, man. Make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, hit the sub button, turn that bell on so you don't miss out on any future iPhone 12 Pro Max accessory videos. But until next time, everybody please be safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.